Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Day Trader. My name is Martyn Lucas, and we're here every morning for the opening bell and the closing bell. It's wonderful to have you all here with us. We trade real money, real life. This is my money. I'm not a financial Sorry, I'll reverse that. I'm not a financial advisor, but I am a real-time investor. I'm actually voted by Sir Elton John as the world piano man, and this is my music studio. I perform live in every day in the afternoon for the drive home show, but right now we're investing our savings for the future, and we're live across 21 different platforms, including YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, websites, all kinds of different stuff. All right, if you want to be part of the show and not just see my face, the only place you're seeing that is TikTok. If you want to see the trading screens, click on the profile link right here. See that little profile right there? If you click on that profile link, you will then find my icon. Click on the icon. You will then see the Instagram icon. Click on the Instagram icon, and right behind there is the YouTube option. Choose the YouTube option, and that's where I am live right now. What makes our show unique to most other sites on YouTube and TikTok is we trade with our real money. This is my real money. I don't want nothing from you at all. I don't want you to sell it. I don't want to sell you anything. I don't want you to click anything. I just want you to be part of our community, and we will share with you our trades, and we will show you what we're trading on. Bitcoin is up today, big time, nearly 3%. I told you it would, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do with it. All you've got to do is click the profile right here, come into the live chat on YouTube. Just click on the icon, and you'll find it right behind the Instagram icon. All right, let's get on with the show. People are now in my YouTube show. All right, good morning, everybody. Click subscribe and ring the bell. Welcome, welcome. We're going for our 6 weeks old this week on the YouTube channel and on TikTok. Love to have you all here. Don't forget, smash the like button. We've just started the show. Our average is 15. Let's get the likes up today. We had a record of 27. Let's see if we can do that. Hit the like button. We have... Thank you very much indeed. Just had a cup of tea come in. There we go. All right, we're up to 8 likes now. When we hit 10, then we will be, the crowd will be here. Look at the portfolio. Let's go over it straight away. Look at this. What a fantastic day today. Bitcoin has recovered. I said it would. The whales have got everybody to fear, and the poor people in El Salvador, I hope they did their education. I hope they stuck with it. I hope they didn't sell out, because if they did, of course, they've lost out this morning, and that would be a great shame. So look, here is Fuel Cell Energy. We're looking at this one this morning. Fuel Cell Energy. I was asked by Clust. There's earnings reports going on right now, and there's a lot of chatter about it. What do you think? It's not regarded by the analysts as a buy right now, but it is as a hold. But their earnings report is going on right now. Clust said, could we have a look at it? So what do you think? Fuel Cell Energy. Apparently, there's a lot of talk around their earnings report, which is happening right now. They haven't yet released the figures, whether they are up or down. It's coming up in the pre-market. Okay, so let's check all that out. The portfolio is up 0.66%, and that's being driven, of course, by Bitcoin. Amazon is up 0.39 this morning. I've played Fuel Cell for years. It always drops after earnings, even if it's good. Okay, we'll share that with Clust when he comes in. Okay. Johnson & Johnson's up 0.35 today. Which is good. I bought more shares of that, as you know. Tesla is down just very slightly this morning. Facebook is up 0.12. Apple is up 0.49. It's the big day for Apple today. Could be something interesting for that, and of course, could be interesting for that, and GSAT, of course, today. It's the big day today. 0.23 up for Coke. We're having a good day in the markets today. Up 0.18 for AT&T. Disney is up just very, very slightly. Vanguard, the overall ETF, is up 0.43. That's good. Google is down 0.32. Microsoft is up 0.42. A lot of friends over there on TikTok. You're missing out if you don't come and join me on the live show on YouTube. Just click here and you will see my trading screens. Click the profile link and you'll be right with me, and I'll show you what I'm trading on. Okay. Moving along, McDonald's is up very slightly, 0.01. And Walmart is up 0.27. I bought some more yesterday. Very, very pleased with that. I am. Virgin Galactic. Okay, now this is very, very important. We're up today. Remember, this is pre-market. I'm in my best position ever since the devaluation, down 17%. And remember, nearly all of that is devaluation. When they dropped 500 million shares into the pot, everything dropped. So I've been buying the dips, and let's see what happens, right? Ford Motor Company is down 0.23. I'm still looking to get out of that. Oh, look at Rolls-Royce, up 3.5% this morning. Up 3.5% this morning. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really great. Builder is flat this morning. I only have one share. I've sold out of that for now. Berkshire Hathaway. I've never made any money with this one. Of course, Warren Buffett, the world's most famous investor. I've never made any money with this company at all. I'm down 2.88, but we've moved up slightly this morning. It's quite funny that I've never made money on that. Robinhood is up 0.1% this morning. I'm up 9% now on Robinhood. I'm now out of the 30-day. I could probably sell that now and take some profit, see what happens. Lucid Group is down slightly. I sold my position yesterday. In fact, this could be an interesting position to play on. We shall look at that shortly. Harpoon Therapeutics, we are flat this morning. Pfizer is up 0.29 this morning. Carnival is up 0.3 this morning. Exos, we have a position here. It's up 3.5% this morning. That's good. I've got a very small position in that, just 20 shares, but I'm still down 19% on that one. Global Star is up today, 0.88. Remember, it's linked to Apple. This could be very, very interesting. So if you're over on TikTok, click the profile. If you're missing out on my trading screens, click the profile, and right behind the icon, you'll see the Instagram icon. Right behind the Instagram icon, you will see my YouTube link. That's where we are. That's where we're trading live this morning. Come and join us on YouTube and you'll see what we're doing. Global Star, there we go. So Global Star is up 0.88, just dropping back a bit. I'm just down now 5%. Remember, I've improved my position on that one. McAfee is just down 2% this morning. Overall, I'm down. It's down 0.87. NRXP. Whoa! Look at this bounce. Look at this bounce, everybody. We all sold out of NRXP. We sold out when we were like 15 down. It's gone 15 up and now 6 up. So look at that. We sold out a bit early there, guys, didn't we? Look at that. There we go. If we where did we sell? I sold at 11. I sold at 11. It's gone up nearly 70 cents a share. I can't remember how much I had in that now, but there we go. We've had a big pop this morning. Drass, I'll be interested if Drass is back. Now, who is the lovely man? Good morning, Sam Hughes. How are you? Click thumbs up, everybody, if you've just come in. We've got 10 likes now, which means the crowd's all here. We've got 20 minutes before the bell goes. NRXP is now popped this morning. There we go. We missed out on all of that. We lost when it was down, and it recovered big time. Big time. It was down 15%. It recovered all of that, and then up another 6.5%. Wow. 21% of gains we missed out on there. So it'd be interesting to see what Martin said. We both sold out. We all sold out, didn't we? All three of us discussed it yesterday, me, Martin, and Kenneth. But there you go. These things happen. So there we go. Let's move on. Oxygen is down 0.12. I don't have a position in Oxygen right now. Looking for it to drop before I return. Advaxis as well. That's down this morning. Looking for an opportunity to return. Bitcoin is now up nearly 3% today. That's great. Just dropped back slightly on the live in the last few minutes, but it's still up over the hour. But yeah, this is a huge thing this morning. But you can see it's not gone through this trend line here of around about 46. It wants to break back through there before we start moving up. Did you manage to put any money in Sony yet? No, I haven't yet found an entry point for Sony. It's still on my watch list, but no, not yet. Not yet. Okay, let's have a look at this overall month. You can see this drop here. You see this sort of trend line through here. We're trying to break past this point, and then we'll see a major return. This was on the back this morning of Cathie Wood, really talking up Bitcoin, which it doesn't surprise me. We'll see some dips again now because people are fearful and they'll take profit. And every time they take profit, the whales buy cheaper Bitcoin. Just remember that. It's what happens every time. Okay, so there's the overall portfolio, up 0.57. How's Ford doing? We'll have a look at Ford. Let's have a look. We'll go through. Let's have a look. Scroll across to Ford. I need to clear out some of my... there we go. Ford is down 0.15 this morning. I've got $1,200 invested in that. I'm down 10%. I'm looking to get out of that. But anyway, let's go over to some of the news. We've got some news this morning. First of all, thank you ever so much, everybody. We're now up to 1,270 subscribers to the channel. Thank you ever so much indeed. If you've just joined us, click subscribe and ring the bell. Be part of our show this morning. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up. We've got 11 likes now. Fantastic. We're off and running. Okay, let's get the news of the day. Here we go. Apple deals with iPhone security flaw. Has everybody updated their phones? iPhone update. You don't even need to click on something, and you get a malware in your phone. This is interesting. You need the update. We've got lots of friends now over on TikTok. All my friends on TikTok, thank you ever so much indeed. You can only see my voice, hear my voice, and see my face. If you want to see my trading screens, what I'm actually trading on, the videos that I'm playing, my positions with Bitcoin and stocks and shares on Robinhood, click the profile link right here, click the icon, and then click the Instagram icon, and you will be with me live here on YouTube. You can't see it on TikTok. So let's go over to our first news report on Apple. This is from CNBC.
Updated your iPhones yesterday. I updated mine as soon as this came out. Apple announcing yesterday it's got a patch to a new vulnerability. They call it a zero-day, zero-click exploit. That is, there's new spyware circulating out there in which the attackers can get into your iPhone without even sending you a bogus link. You know, we spend so much time focusing on those links that you click on. In this case, this spyware gets in just by knowing your cell phone number, and that's it. You can't even see that it's gotten in. The group behind this spyware is called the NSO Group, and this new disclosure is raising questions about who NSO Group is. Here's what we know. It's an Israeli software company that was founded in 2010. They make the so-called Pegasus software that can access iOS and Android phones. NSO says...
This is important stuff, guys. You need to get your phones updated. Mine's automatically updated every day, so I'm okay. But you need to make sure that you've done this, okay? This might affect the Apple's price today with the release of the new phone. Let's see what happens.
It only sells to government intelligence and law enforcement agencies to fight crime and terror. They say that they reportedly now froze sales to the Saudi government in the wake of the Jamal Khashoggi killing. There are some questions about whether their software had been used in tracking some of the people around Jamal Khashoggi. Israeli media reported that NSO Group did suspend its sales to the Saudi government. Citizen Lab, which is a cybersecurity investigative group, they say...
Just inviting my my TikTok audience. You can't see the trading screen. The video I'm playing right now. Click the profile, click the icon, click the Instagram link, and jump into YouTube. You are missing out on this video.
that NSO Group engages in despotism as a service, that is selling this software to despotic governments that then use it to oppress dissidents, journalists, and the like. I talked to one cybersecurity expert yesterday who said that some of this is on Apple because they're not doing enough in terms of security. Here's what he said.
Apple essentially is ignoring the fact that their phones are being compromised. Yes, they've put a lot of security.
This is we'll be watching the Apple price today. This will be interesting to see what happens with Apple today. Of course, they're releasing their new phone. We got 15 minutes before the bell goes, so we're going to see some big action this morning. Wow, FCEL increased revenue by 43%. Evidently, it may go up and stay up this time. FCEL increased revenue by 43%. Right, let's have a look. Let's go over to this now. Fuel cell. It's what's happening. We've got no movement right now. Let's see my buying power. Do I have any money in my buying power? Let's go to my profile this morning. Let's have a look. Do I have any money in the buying power? Whoops. Let's have a look. Kenneth is saying it's a huge increase. We might see, let's have a look, buying power. I've got $165, like 160. Let's have a look. Should I have a little punt on it? What do you reckon? That hasn't shown yet. Wow, FCL increased revenue by 43%. Evidently, you may go up and stay up this time. Right, okay. That's interesting then. So I like fuel cell. I like what it's doing. 100. Wow, look at that pre-market, 11%. It's gone up 11%. Shares. Buy dollars, $160. Amount $160. Review order. Buy. Done. Let's have a look if I manage to just buy some fuel cell. Fuel cell's up 100. There we go. I purchased that. 11%. I've got 25 shares. It's just pre-market. There we go. 11%. 11. This could be a day trade, folks. Clus will be in now, I reckon, talking about this. Let's have a look at it. Let's keep our eye on it. We've got 12 minutes before the bell goes. Look at fuel cell. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm up. Here we go. I'm up now. I'm up very slightly. I missed that pop, of course. Increased revenue by 43%. Evidently, it may go up and stay up this time. Okay, 11.5%. All right, let's have a look. Let's watch it. We got a big pop. I'm up 26 cents, 0.16. Let's see what happened. This could be a day trade. If you just come into the day trader, click the thumbs up button. We've got 12 likes now. Average is 15. Record is 27. Let's try and get to 20 today. That'd be great. Okay, let's watch what's happening right now. I missed the pop, of course. Hey Kenneth, if you'd given me that information literally 1 minute earlier, I would have got 11%. It literally, timing is everything. Literally, as you announced that to me, I dropped $160 and it already gone 11%. So there we go. This is a great tip from Clus this morning. I'm up 0.32. Let's see what happens this morning. Let's look at the volatility. Let's look at the open a new tab. Let's have a look at the buying. Look, loads of buying coming in. That's me. That's me. Right. Let's keep our eye on that. This could be a big pop this morning. We've got 10 minutes. Fuel cell, I'm up 0.5% now. It's on 12% up now. I found out about a minute after it was said on the Weeble chat. That was quick because that was ahead of Robinhood. Robinhood was not showing it. If you look in the earnings report, look, there's the earnings report. It's just showing now. It's showing now. Estimated 0.05, actual 0.04. Kenneth, could you explain this to me? What this actually means? That this is their estimated earnings, I get that, and this is the actual earnings, I get that. So they were expecting to lose, 5 cents per share? What exactly does that mean? And then they actually lost 4 pence per share. So obviously their money was they've lost less. So they're moving in the right direction. Things are going up. Hence the little green dot look is up. I get. Whoops, you can't see it. There we go. There, just there. Look, I get that. But why doesn't it say they've earned? Companies made more money. What does that actually mean when they talk about 0.05 per share? What does that actually mean? I understand it means they've earned more money, or in this case, they've lost less money, put it that way. But, yeah, this is the first time. Normally, look, they always estimate and do less. This time, they've estimated and done more. So that's good. But, yeah, what exactly does that mean? So watching this right now, if you're over there on TikTok, you can't see our trading screens. You're missing out. FOMO, fear of missing out, guys, over on TikTok. If you click the profile, click the icon, click the Instagram link, right behind there, you will see my YouTube link, and that's where we're trading live right now. And you'll see what I've just bought. I've just bought Fuel Cell Energy. Buy WAXP coins. No, I'm only interested in Bitcoin. Everything else is FUD, nonsense, pretend money. Institutions couldn't care less. I'm not interested in any of that. I'm only interested in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Real coins, real security, real country adoption, and so on and so forth. Not really interested in anything else. Dinky Doink, Dogecoin, all the rest of it. I might as well make up a coin myself and call it Binky Bonk, and you can all invest in that. Put it on Reddit. Ridiculous. So I'm not interested in that. Open link in new tab. Let's have a look. Right, let's bring this in. Into the chat. Kenneth has just shared something that will explain it a little bit better, because I never quite fully understand exactly what that means. Right. Earnings per share. Oops, let me go over to it now. Here we go. Earnings per share, or EPS, tells you how well a company is generating profit for its shareholders. Okay. When earnings per share is negative, it means the company is losing money. Raise your hand if you think losing money is a good thing. Didn't think so. So still, there are times when a negative EPS isn't unexpected. Definition of earnings. Let's go into it. Earnings is just another word for a company's profit. The money it has left over after paying all its expenses. Shares of stock in that company give you a claim on its earnings, and earnings per share tells you exactly how much is attributable to each outstanding share of stock. For example, if the company has 55 million in profit during a given period and there are 100 million shares outstanding, then the EPS is 55 cents. I get that. This means each share has a claim on 55 cents of earnings. That's not to say you can show up at the front desk at company's headquarters and demand your 55 cents. You'll only see cash if the board of directors, which is elected by shareholders, approves a dividend of some of the money. I get it. Fantastic. High profits and high returns. Higher the earnings per share, the better, because it means the company is generating more profit for its shareholders. Even if you don't actually receive any dividends, a high EPS is still a good thing. Profits that aren't paid out in dividends typically get reinvested in the company. Reinvestment leads to growth, which increases the value of the firm, which increases the value of the company's shares. A negative EPS, on the other hand, means that the company is operating at a loss with few expectations. This is cause for concern. All right. Thank you very much indeed, Kenneth, for that information. I knew you'd come through. Fantastic. So let's go back to fuel cell. It's just dropped back a little bit. I'm down $1. But let's see what happens in 5 minutes' time when the market opens. Right, overall, I'm now up 0.66. That's just very, very good. Very, very good indeed. Cool, thanks. I have 12 Bitcoin. You have 12 Bitcoin? Really? That's a lot. 12 Bitcoin, I'm very, very impressed. You have 12 Bitcoin. Well, let me do a calculation of how much you've got then. If you've got 12 Bitcoin, I've never known anybody with 12 Bitcoin. I've got like 0.1 of 1. 12 times. All right. Let me have a look at your Bitcoin position because I'm very impressed if that's true. I didn't know we had such rich people in the show today. Let's have a look. My Bitcoin position, here we are. Right, 46 times $46,000. You have $500,000 in Bitcoin. I'm very impressed. We have the richest person ever in our show this morning. He's called Crypto Beast. Crypto Beast has $500,000 in Bitcoin. Does anybody believe that? I get some very interesting people on TikTok. If you've really got $500,000 in Bitcoin, I would love you to come and join us in the live chat on YouTube and tell us all about it. We'd love to hear from you. Please respect the fact we get all kinds of crazy people in TikTok that say all kinds of crazy thing. Hi mate, no, Terra Luna to the moon. There we go. We got all sorts of drama now coming into TikTok. Yeah, I'm not buying any of it. If you can't show your face in YouTube and comment live in the chat, then you're part of the Reddit nonsense. So anyway, I love it. It's entertaining though. It's very, very fun. I love it. So if you want to come and join us and be a real person, click in the profile link right here. Click the icon. Then you'll find the Instagram icon. Click that and then you'll see our YouTube link. And then you'll be live in the chat with us on YouTube and you can share with us your $500,000 of Bitcoin. I'd love to know. All right. Morning, Dr. Nathan Smith, and Bill's here as well. My friend in Hong Kong, her family have several thousand. They bought it when it was $400. What, several thousand Bitcoin? They have several thousand Bitcoin, did you say? Well, Bill, so if they've got then several thousand, let's call that 2,000. 2,000 times 40,000. They've got $80 million worth of Bitcoin. 80 million? You've got a friend in Hong Kong who has $80 million in Bitcoin. Flipping heck. We need them on the show. We need these people on the show. Seriously, we need them on the show. That's a record that will never be beaten, right? We've got Bill's watching on YouTube right now, and he's got a friend in Hong Kong who has $80 million worth of Bitcoin. Love it. Bloody hell! I've only got 0.12, whatever it is. I'm nobody. I'm a nobody. I got nothing. She and her family is over 200 million. Wow. They've got 800 million just in Bitcoin. Wow. I'm blown away. How do they feel? Hey, to tell you what, if you can get them to come into the show, I'd love to talk to them. I'd love to talk to them how they feel when they see Bitcoin go up and down like it does. I mean, that would blow my mind. That would absolutely blow my mind. Anyway, we're up 0.72 this morning. This will be because of Bitcoin, I'm sure. Yes, Bitcoin is up now 3.5%. We're going back up again to 50,000. I'm sure it's going to be 100,000 by the end of the week, end of the year. This has all come on the back of Cathie Wood again, reiterating the power and strength of Bitcoin. What's your 5 biggest holdings in crypto? I only have Bitcoin. I don't believe in the rest. I believe in Ethereum, but all my investments is in Bitcoin. So there we go. Right, you can see on the screen now, I've got $8,500 in Bitcoin. I'm up $2,500, 38%. That's great. Let's get it back up to 50,000 again. That'll put my portfolio where it needs to be. All right, fuel cell has just dropped back. There we go. I had a lucky go this morning to see what would happen, but it doesn't look like it's going to hold. We've got, there, the bell. I missed the bell. I missed the bell this morning. I apologize. I missed the bell. I'm 1 minute late. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Will fuel cell drop or will it continue to climb? It popped on that news, but Kenneth said, and he did warn me, it always drops even if the news is good. But the news was very good this morning. John Brunette is up. All right, let's have a look at all this. My portfolio is now up 0.62. I just bought in on fuel cell. I caught it I caught it after the pop though. And here we go. See what happens this morning. I'm now down slightly. No, I'm up now. Here we go. Fuel cell popped 11%. I missed it, but their earnings report was very, very good. Let's see what happens this morning with fuel cell. Let's see what happens. Amazon's up 0.66. Fantastic. Johnson & Johnson's up 0.42. What's up with fuel cell? Fuel cell this morning, their earnings report came out, and it was the first time their earnings report was positive. Look, let me share it on the screen. They estimate they're down. They estimate they're down. They estimate they're down. Estimate down. Estimate down. Estimate down. Estimate down. Estimate up. There you go. For the very first time, Q3 in 2021 today, up 43%. The moment they announced it on Webull, the share price went up 11%. I missed it. Clust warned us this morning, or gave us a top tip that it could happen. Kenneth announced it literally a second or two before it popped. If Kenneth had given me that information 30 seconds earlier, I would have made 11% or now 13%. But never mind. So I'm up now. I'm up now at 1.5%. There we go. Fuel cell is going up. Let's see what happens this morning. Kenneth said this is a good amount. It may stay up, go up and stay up this time. So let's see what happens. I've got an investment. I only had $160 on hand, which is probably well anyway for a speculative stock like that. But I dropped it in. I've made. I intend on selling. Absolutely, I don't care what it does. I'm going to watch it, but I'm going to sell. I am going to sell that today, whatever it does. Amazon's doing well today. Look at Bitcoin as well, soaring up. Let's go over. Advaxis has now picked up. I was hoping for a dip this morning to get in with the Advaxis. Oxygen is down 4% this morning. I've got nothing to invest. I've got no money on hand. NRXP this morning popped. Did everybody see it? Martin, I can't wait to speak to Martin Redding. Give us a thumbs up if you've just come into the show. We're on 13 likes now, and subscribe and ring the bell if you've just joined us over from TikTok. All right, NRXP got a huge pop. It was down 15 yesterday, and me, Kenneth, and Martin discussed it, and we decided to get out of it. This morning it opened up 4. It recovered that 15% and up 4. So there we go. In fact, no, it didn't. It's a new day, isn't it? It didn't recover that at all. It was 15% down. It was up 4. No, so excuse what I just said there. That makes no sense at all. I was thinking the chart carries on. I apologise. What happened was it was down 15 yesterday. It closed down. Today, it was up 4, right? That doesn't mean it was up 19. It doesn't carry on, does it? We start again. So I apologise for that. So, yeah. So, no, we were right. We were right to be out of NRXP. Okay. McAfee is up. I'm still down 21%. Yeah, John, you wasn't here yesterday. We discussed it, and we all sold out. We had a really good conversation. Kenneth made a very, very good point. He said, would you buy it where it is now? And we looked at it, and we looked at the trend line, and we went, no, I wouldn't. So Kenneth said, well, why are you still in it? So Martin said, yeah, I just needed that push. So he sold. He lost $250. I lost $50. So we had a moment for the death of $300. You're down 21%. Yeah, we all backed out of it. And it's going down again now. So we took it as a loss, as a lesson. Look, see? Look how from 2017 all the way through for 3 years, it did absolutely nothing, and it's back down there again. So, in fact, it's 1073. It's very close to this line here. So, it could sit there. It could go back down there. Obviously, this good news didn't last, didn't come to anything, and it could sit there forever. So, we decided to get out. I lost $50. Martin lost $250. So Bitcoin is now firing big time, 3.5%. And I knew it would. We're going all the way back up to 50,000, 100,000 by the end of the year, I'm sure. Advaxis has now recovered. Ocugen. Let's look at GSAT. Let's find GSAT. What's that doing? McAfee up slightly. Right, okay, here we go. Now, my position in Global Star is a big position now. For me, it is anyway. It's nearly 5% of my portfolio. Look at this, guys. I'm down 2.5% right now. And Kenneth, you must be... Kenneth, what's your position now? Didn't you... Because you caught the 30% pop, right? Am I right? You got in before the 30%. I managed to buy the dips and get close to you. But you must be up now something like 35, 40% on this. How much money do you have in Global Star? Because this is on the back of today of Apple. So we want to keep an eye on Apple as well. I would imagine Apple's doing well as well. I caught it. I haven't left it at all. How much have you got in? Look, Apple is up 0.73 as well. So we're seeing gains in Apple as well. That's good. Yeah, how much have you got in there? How much are you making there, mate? 150 shares. Oh, nice. Right, I've got 995 now. This is all your fault, Kenneth. I blame you for everything, of course. Right, I'm up 4% today. So I'm still down 3%. I didn't catch that big pop that you did. So 13 likes now. Okay, we need 2 more likes to equal the average. Let's see what happens here. My overall portfolio, we're nearly, remember my all-time record. We're having a great day today. Right, all-time is 51-2. 51-2 over here. Remember, I took 1,000 out. So, but anyway, 13% is what we're talking about. 13% is my all-time record. I'm now at nearly 9. Nearly 9. So we're way off of it yet. I've got no cash on hand, but that's a much, much, much better day, isn't it? Isn't that a much better day? All right. Right, fuel cell is going up. Look at this. Fuel cell, I'm now up 3.5%. I'm up 1.24. Good start this morning. Right, you're up 1.24. Let's get the scores in. Let's see who's doing well this morning. I'm up 1.08. Dr. Nathan Smith is up 1.24. Congratulations. John Brunette, what are we doing with NRXP? Are you still watching it? Are you still watching it? What are you going to do? NRXP, let's have a look at it again. It's recovered slightly. It's up a bit today. It's up 3.5. It's nearly up 4% today. So slight recovery for you. I'm at 1.1. John Brunette up 1.61. Sorry, Dr. Nathan Smith, you got pipped there. Yay, I'm holding NRXP. Okay, he's holding it. 1.61. So what about Kenneth? At up 2%, give or take, as the price of GSAT fluctuates. Okay, let's go to GSAT. This is the one that's driving everything, right? Up nearly 5%. I'm still down 1.9. I didn't catch the bounce like Kenneth did, but will I get into a returning position? Remember, I've got I could make more money, because even though my gains are less than Kenneth's, I've got a bigger position. I've got 995 shares, so 1% of that will be a lot bigger than 10% of Kenneth's position. So this could still be good for me. GSAT is up today over 5%. There we go. This is great. We're seeing a really good bounce here. So let's have a look at it. Let's come out of it. There it is over 5 years. We're now as high as it's ever been. 73% over 5 years. Look, and that's where we are right now. If you look at it on the year, we're nearly at the highs, the all-time highs for GSAT. So that's good. We're seeing some real potential growth now. Obviously, if you bought in this before, right? We're now up just nearly 5.5. It dropped back there, 5%. Let's expand the chart. Let's see what's going on in that. What's your feeling, Kenneth? Kenneth is up 3.35. Thank you very much for sharing that with us, Kenneth. Nice one. I'm still down 2%. I'm not there yet. Here we go. Here's the chart. Look. Here's all the buying. Hardly any selling. No selling at all. Looking at this. 52-week high, 2.98 for GSAT. Absolutely. And it looks like this. It's all buying. All buying. That's got to be a good thing, right? We're up 4%. I'm still not in the green. I'm not making any money at all. But I have quite a, this is a big position. Nearly 5% of my portfolio is in this. Okay, we have 14 likes now. Fantastic. If you just come over to the show, click the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. We've got friends watching us on TikTok. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you. If you'd like to be part of the show, you're missing out here right now. What was you in Wandsworth Prison in 2017? User 419 is asking, was I in Wandsworth Prison in 2017? I love these people on TikTok who say these wonderful things, ask these wonderful questions, who never appear in YouTube. I would love you to come into my live chat on YouTube and ask me the very same question. Please do. Please do. So user 419. Is that your real name? User 4198719. My name on TikTok is Martyn Lucas, and my name is actually Martyn Lucas. But welcome, user 419, asking me those wonderful questions. Are you brave enough to come into my YouTube family? You click the profile link right here, click the icon, click the Instagram icon, and right behind that, you will see the YouTube link. Come on in and meet my family. And ask me that same question. Please do it. It'd be great. It'd be really entertaining. I'd love it if you did it. That's a yes then. Oh, that's a yes then. Yeah, Matthew. Is that Matthew? Matthew Malley 1. That's a yes then. He's crying his eyes out. Yeah, I'll say it's a yeah. I'll say it's a yeah. They let me out on data from time to time to come over to Texas and sit in my studio and play day trader. Right, Global Star has just dropped back slightly. So there we go. I haven't yet made any money on it yet. It's dropping back a bit. There we go. That's just taking us down slightly. Fuel cell is still up. Fuel cell, I'm now up 5%. Kenneth, where do you see fuel cell going? Where do you see fuel cell going? It's up now 17% and rising. Do we see any selling at all in this? How far can this go? NRXP is exploding. Darn it. I'm really pleased for you. NRXP. Oh, yes, it is. Look at that. It's returning. Made back $1,000 so far. Wow. Fantastic. NRXP, you're absolutely right. We all sold out. Up 7% today. But look, we bought in. I was still losing money. I bought in at 12. It's now. See, I'm still at a loss. If I was in now, I would still be at a loss. So, John Brunette's made back $1,000. I'm really, really pleased for John. That's great news. Great news for John. Advaxis is now up as well. Oxygen is down. NRXP, we're seeing a recovery. And our friend John Brunette is making money. Keep on going for John. McAfee is down very slightly. Sorry, up today, but I'm down on my investment with that one slightly. Only slightly. Right, GSAT, we've just seen some sales. There we go. That's why it dropped. People made some money this morning and sold. I'm down 4%. Oh, it's falling. Oh, it's falling even more. Okay. Oh, it's taking a drop there. The whole market went up and is dipping a little. Yep. And there goes NRXP selling. There we go. Are you have you recovered your losses now? Are you selling out? GSAT says I like GSAT. I wish I'd sold at that. I was just about breaking even then. And then bought back on this dip. But never mind. The overall, I'm up 1%. A lot of that is Bitcoin. Fuel cell. How far do we see this one going, Kenneth? We're up now. I'm up 6% on this. I only had a small investment on it. I've only made $10. I didn't have much on it at all, but it's still going up. Fuel cell. Amazon's up today. Johnson Johnson's up. Our friend, our friend from TikTok never came across to YouTube. Facebook is up. Apple is up. Just dropping back slightly. Yeah, everything's having a little dip now, right? We had a real pop this morning and everything's just having a little dip. Vanguard, Google, Microsoft, doing well, doing very well. McDonald's up today. Walmart, I bought in yesterday with Walmart, down slightly. I've got four shares now. I've increased my position with Walmart. 140, oh, yeah. Virgin Galactic up 2% today. Great. Right, 15% down. Best position ever since the devaluation. Volume is sort of low on fuel cell. It may be about to peak. Also, could also take off. I like that. It's about to peak, or it could also take off. I love that. Right? The day you can tell me for certain is the day I'm going to give you a job and you're going to work for me. Brilliant. NRXP just dropping back slightly. McAfee. There we go. All right, GSAT. GSAT's dropped back. I'm down 6% now. Let's have a look at GSAT's position. Yeah. I don't like it rises and then drops back and rises and drops back. Very speculative, isn't it? It doesn't grow. That's what worries me. This is a really important time for Global Star. Now, will it finally start to break away from this upper limit here? Just keep going up and dropping back, up and dropping back. You know, that tells me it's just a speculative stock. Get in, get out, and whatever. But Exos. Carnival's doing well. Up 0.5% now. The last 3 days it has been hit all day, every day by people trying to keep the price down. Okay. Thank you for that advice there, mate. Fuel cell. Up 20%. Up need 20.5. Fuel cell really is having a fire day, right? I only wish I'd had more money in that. That's why that's a good reason for keeping money on the side. I didn't have anything in. I didn't have any money. I would have put $1,000 on that. I would now be up. Well, remember, I wouldn't be up 200. I'd be up $100 because I missed the first 10%, right? I'd be up $100 if I'd done that. That would have been really, really good. But fuel cell doing really well now. 21%. So what's everyone's thoughts on fuel cell? Do we all stick with this? Next stop looks like $6.99 for fuel cell. Okay. It's really rising quickly, isn't it? It's really rising quickly. Let's have a look. Let's expand the chart and let's see if anyone's selling yet. Look at that. Look at that. A total clean sweep. It's slowing down. The candles are slowing down. But look, it's just all. No one's selling. No one is selling fuel cell. $21. $6.99. That's has anybody got a position in this at all? Am I the only one? Virgin Galactic up nearly 3%, 2.5% today. This is my best ever position since they devalued. I've now got 12.5% of my portfolio in this now. This is a big opportunity for me today. My average cost is now 29. So I bought the last batch of shares at 24. I could sell, what's the point? No, it's not worth it, is it? 60 at 24. I could sell 60 shares. No, it's not worth it. No, it's not worth it. I'm just going to let that keep going. Up 2.5% today. Fuel cell is now 22. Where's Clust? Clust was the one who told me about this. MMET is running as well for now. Cool. Let's go back to Bitcoin's just dropped off slightly. Advaxis is still moving up. Ocugen is down to 4%. NRXP is up now 6.5%. McAfee is up 0.23. I'm still down on that investment slightly. GSAT, we've got big sell-offs now. Ouch. Global sats are hurting me now. Exos is down. Carnival is up. Pfizer is up. Harpoon Therapeutics having a good day up. Lucid is down. Robinhood down 0.78. Okay, my portfolio's dropped back a bit now, 0.64. Everyone has gone down. Everyone has gone down. No, not everything. Right, fuel cell. Oop. 690, 691. Now, Kenneth said its limit is, where is it? I'm scrolling back. 699. $6.95. So if it breaks, next stop looks like $6.99. So if it breaks $6.99, it could keep going, right? So get ready to sell if I see something now. Wow, so 23.5%. So if it hits 6.99, is anyone selling anything from this yet? No, look, still no sales at all. I mean, heck, I wish I had some more money in this. Great job by Kenneth to share the news of fuel cell. Thanks, Kenneth. Yeah, Drillian, did you get in? Did you get in on this? Because it's great. This originally came from Clust. Clust told me this morning to look at fuel cell. Kenneth brought the news out, and as he did, I jumped on it, and it was great. Could go up to 720. It's just, there's not been one... I've not seen any sales. Look at that. Look at that. No one is selling out. If it does, it either pop or drop down. It'll either go up or down. Brilliant. You got to love Kenneth, right? But with Clust and Kenneth together, we got a great... The market is desperate, guys. What do you mean by that, John? Look at this, 24... Right, it's gone through 7. Why did it fall from 25 a share in February this year? We're at 7 now. $25... Yeah, February. Good point. It was a 25. My God, look at that. For every buy, there is a sell. A green candle just indicates that more people were buying high. For every buy, there is a sell. A green candle just indicates that more people were buying high. Thank you, Kenneth. Good question. Why did it drop from 25? That's a very, very good question. I mean, could it return there with with this news. Could it return there? I mean, that was in February. The market is an auction. That's why they're called bids and asks. I'd sell. Pump and dump. I mean, let's just get one thing straight, guys. I only invested $160. I've only made $19, but I didn't have any cash on hand. I would have put more in this, but I sold. Okay. I sold all. I caught the top. If it drops, it's to 650. It's over for now. I sold it all. Okay, there's my position, guys. I bought in at once. I bought in at 626. I sold at 688. I made $15.73. Nice. There you go. Did I do the right thing? That's the first. There you are. That's the first little drop we've seen. Let's look at the candles. They're always a little bit delayed on Robinhood. They just tend to be a few moments behind. So there we go. We'll keep it on hand. I made $15. 15. I made 20%. That's not bad, is it? Right. What's happening right now? Why is this dropping? Why is that? I'm still up, but why is that dropping? Bitcoin there taking a drop. There we go. That's what's doing that. That's okay. Advaxis is moving up. Oxygen's down. NRXP up. McAfee down. Global Star, I'm down 9%. Let's zoom out. I've got too big a position now that's dropping now. I don't want to buy any more. I mean, that's a big position in my portfolio now. But what I wished I'd done this morning is it sold here at 840. I was at zero. I could have bought back. Bought back all these dips. Bought on the way down. GSAT is heavily shorted. This is normal for a shorted stock before big news. Okay. Thank you for that encouragement, Kenneth. It's heavily shorted. How do you know? I know what shorting is. People buy contracts, short it and so on. But how do you know? How do you know that it's shorted? Where do you find that information that it's shorted? And how do you find that? So I'm still up at 0.34. You can see in options. So if I go to fuel cells, just dropped back. So there we go. That was probably the right move at that time anyway. So if I go, Amazon's up. So if I go to, let's say I go to GSAT then. Right? Let's say I go to, and then I go trade GSAT options. Is that what you're saying? So trade GSAT option. Let's say I click this. Okay. I can buy and sell. This is something I still really don't understand very much. I've never done an option. Yay, go see. What options are popular for a given stock? Yeah, one day, if it's okay with you, FINRA reported short volume is almost 50% as of yesterday. Yeah, I'd like if it's possible, Kenneth, I'd like either a video call or a phone conversation with you. I'd like to understand this. I've never done it. I've never really got into it, but I'd like to understand it a lot more. A heck of a lot more. But anyway, so I won't do that right now because that will just confuse everybody. We need to look at that. Right, Apple has dropped back a bit. Pardon, 40%. Okay. So because it's heavily shorted, that's pushing the price down right now, right? I get that because a lot of people shorted Bitcoin, and then when the price went up, they got wrecked. They lost a lot of money when the price went up. They were banking on the stock going down. It didn't. It went up, and they lost a lot of money. Short sellers want to cover their positions. Fuel cells returned. It dipped, and now it's going back up again. It's funny, isn't it? 1 minute you go, I did the right thing. Next minute you go, no, I didn't. I did the wrong thing. Fuel cell, there we go. It's now taking off to 717. Let's have a look at the candles. Whoops. Oh, look at it. Fuel cells going back up again. Bitcoin's now recovering again. Good, good, good. If you look at the minute chart and cross-reference volume, every time it was poised to go up, a major sell-off happened, and every once in a while, a bull trap would form. On my chart, it shows that fuel cell is already 717. Yeah, 717. Yeah, you're a few seconds. I'm probably 30 seconds behind you. Because time I broadcast this, it's 30 seconds behind. So yeah. Hey guys, if you look at Lucid, you might want to sell. I sold my Lucid. It's down 4%. Morgan Stanley priced it at 12. Whoa! Morgan Stanley priced it at $12. That was in reference to GSAT. Oh, I'm getting confused now. That was in reference to GSAT. I am holding my Lucid. Ouch. Yeah, I made profit on Lucid. I made some money. What did I do? I bought in. I bought in at 18.16 and sold at 9. They are. These are my positions. Yeah, I made profit on Lucid. I may buy more. When I told you about the minute chart, for GSAT. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So there we go. John's reported that Morgan Stanley priced it at $12, so it could drop. That news will certainly make it drop. What is your Dr. Smith? What is your your average share cost of Lucid? Did you buy it when it was lower or? Fuel cell. Oh, up 28% now. 720. Remember, I'm 30 seconds behind you if you're watching it. Doesn't really matter now because I'm out of it anyway. I made 20%, but I'm not going to buy in again now. Amazon is up a bit. Let's have a look at Tesla is up today, 1.27. Facebook down slightly. Apple is now, its gains, it's moving backwards. I may buy more. What I told you about, no, actually I bought it around when it was 26. Let's have a look at Lucid for Dr. Smith. Let's have a look at that. Okay. When it was 26, you bought it when it was 26. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. So you're down a bit now, then, right? Better to secure a small profit and lose out on a higher profit than to... Right, let's read that out. Better to secure a small profit and lose out on a higher profit than to lose any profit. That's very, very good. I'm going to put that on the screen. I like that. John Brunette, I like that. Better to secure a small profit and lose out on a higher profit than to lose any profit. Yes. Yes, I came in for fuel cell. Yeah, so Dr. Smith is down at the moment. So I sold this. I bought originally in 1816. So I'd want to see this. I'd want to see, before I buy in, I'd want to see this go down a bit more. What's everyone's thoughts on Robinhood? I'm like, you know I was up at, you know, around here, profits of 85%, and now I'm showing a profit of like barely 8%. I just think Robinhood's going to keep going down. It's down on the week. It's down on the month. It's just been going down and down and down. I bought Lucius as a long-term investment. I know it will go up and down. Yeah, fuel cell is showing 714 on my chart. Yep, it's now 724, 729. Yeah, fuel cell's going rocketing, up 30% today. Yeah, I'm seriously considering selling Robinhood. Do we see any good news in Robinhood at all? Up point. You're up. Yeah, do you know, I am. I just think I've made some money, but it's just continually going down. Review order. I've made 8%. Oh, flipping out. There. I've sold. I made 8%. Yeah. I made 8%. So let's have a look at it. Market buy. I bought I bought at 34. Hang on a minute. See more. Let's have a look. Okay, I bought at 38. I managed to get some more at 34. And I sold at 40. So, you know, I made a profit. I was planning on keeping that, but it's just dropping all the time. So there we go. I've got $1,000 in my buying power now. Yeah. I was up as high as this. I mean, you know, 40-odd%. But you need good performers. EOY 100K. We have We have shorter term targets. EOY 100,000. John Brunette's up 2.8% on the day. I'm up 0.4. Buying power, I've got $1,100 in buying power now. I kept one share of Robinhood just to keep myself in it. Fuel cell. You need good pick up some NRXP. Well, I don't know. It's up today. Well, hang on. Limit NRXP 20 shares at 13.12. I sold at a loss. So the lowest I bought at 12.67. It's lower than it was. Yeah. I don't know. GSAT's frustrating. I'm down 10% on that. It's a big position as well, 4.5%. I'm just going to sit and wait for the minute. Take some time off. Keep my money in the bank. Right, so it looks like, let's get the scores, can we? John Brunette is up 2.8%. Anybody beat that? Anybody beat 2.8% this morning? Let's look at the breaking news this morning. We did the iPhone security. Did everybody update their iPhones?
Says today, and more about how it's positioning its software and services business. I mean, we think about this event, and typically these are big, massive events for Apple where you get a chance to take a look at its business and see where it's going. But these are fairly underwhelming upgrades to the iPhone. I mean, the biggest thing is that there's going to be a smaller notch at the top of your screen. I don't know anyone who's going to upgrade because the notch is a little bit smaller. So it's really about, for Apple, you know, in terms of moving the needle, it's about how do they make more money from the existing customers through a software and services business. And that's why I think it's kind of fascinating that we just had the epic ruling last week where we see a hit to Apple as Apple's software and services business. That to me is sort of the headline.
IPS.FTM has asked the question, total profit. What's your question? What do you mean? I'm up 8.47 total on my investments. Is that what you're asking me? I'm not sure.
Coming in, it's something inescapable. It's going to be looming.
Kenneth is down 5%. So it looks like Dr. Smith, where are you? Otherwise, John Brunette 2.8. And what about Drillion?
Over this event. But as for the phones themselves, I mean, we all know what's coming. And it's not a massive improvement. We used to look forward to these events. They were, massive leaps in technology. Now they're more refinement events.
So if it is the case that that's going to be what investors are kind of looking a little bit more at, what exactly needs to happen for Apple? What can they say about new software updates coming up or
0.87, that means John Brunette. is the winner today. Congratulations, Jonathan.
About that services business that gets people excited. We know that Apple has been trying to move that narrative towards that kind of services side of the business, that the margins as well. What exactly can we expect on that side of things? Any big releases on that front?
I don't think there's going to be any big releases on that front today. We do know that last year, 235 million people bought new iPhones. So if you're an investor thinking about what it's going to look like in the future, you got to be pretty happy with that number. Apple already has 700 million people who are subscribed through its devices. So, it has that base. And now the question is, how does it grow that base over time? Honestly, you got a new iPhone, whether it's people buying last year or some of the people who are going to follow along this year. Those are ripe targets for Apple to continue to extract money and grow those higher margin businesses. So for Apple, this is more of a stay the course moment. I don't think you're going to see any of the wow moments that you're used to seeing in the past. And honestly, maybe that's fine for the company's business. It's what it's looking at. It's where it's positioned itself toward. And I think we should get used to the fact that these Apple release events, aren't going to be as exciting as they've been in the past. And for Apple's business, that might just be totally okay.
If it's totally okay, I mean, and there's no doubt, I mean, as a mature company, it has to kind of...
What do you think about all this, guys?
...face different hurdles coming up. We know that these product events haven't led to blockbuster stock moves to the up or downside, although predominantly in recent quarters, it's been to the downside.
Yeah, I'm just want to see if they got any mention of GSAT here.
What exactly then is the larger macro catalyst? What does Apple need to tell investors over the next several quarters to keep this momentum going, to keep it the biggest company out there in history?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that it needs to show that it's growing that small base of services revenue. So we're talking about, a few billion, and it's still, put that alone, it's a massive company. So give Apple credit there. But Apple's been telling us that that's where it's moving. And so if that's where it's moving, then we should see some growth. And I think that as it continues to show growth, it's going to obviously have to fend off more of these legal challenges. I mean, Epic was the first, and it already dealt Apple a setback, although Apple, could claim that it won. What are we going to see come down the pike next? I think that's really important. And of course, I don't want to minimize the fact that device sales are going to be super important to this company. I mean, iPhone revenue is already maintains half of Apple's revenue, and I think that's going to be crucial. So I do think it's still a foundational part of the business. It's just going to be less exciting. And again, it's going to be all about growing the pie and showing those higher numbers on the services. Business and the software side is going to be super important for Apple.
There we go. Amazon CEO Andy Jassy on the economy is a if the company is a monopoly. Here's a quick news for you, and then we'll go back to the stocks and have a roundup.
We mentioned Apple earlier and the company's big product event that's happening this afternoon. Another tech company is also going to be in focus today. Amazon CEO Andy Jassy sitting down for an exclusive interview on CNBC's Tech Check. Here's a preview of what he said about suggestions about his company being a monopoly.
We don't have the ability to raise prices in any kind of unfettered way. In fact, if you look at what we normally do, we're constantly taking prices down because there's a lot of competition in these markets. So again, it's sometimes the rhetoric sounds good, but you got to look at what reality is. And at 1% of worldwide retail, it's hard to argue that's a monopoly.
Don't miss the full conversation. That's coming up later this morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And Andrew, it sounds like they're really getting at the idea of what a monopoly is, if you have lower prices for consumers or not. And there's that whole kind of new thinking about being able to be a monopoly even if you're lowering prices for consumers. It's very confusing.
No, this is the ultimate question. The way we've measured antitrust laws and the benefits or lack of benefits to consumers has typically been how we've done this. And now there's a whole move afoot by others to suggest that it should be done differently. The question is, should it be done differently? Amazon, he's right, by the way. Amazon is not a quote unquote monopoly on a relative basis if you look at the world as all of retail. If you look at the world as electronic retail, if you look at the world as the narrower and narrower you get, but you have to get pretty narrow. And so we'll see what regulators ultimately come up with.
I don't know about you, but I personally think, I mean, I love Apple, I love Amazon, but to me it's a monopoly. I literally do not buy anything from anyone other than Amazon. Every single thing I buy is from Amazon. That's pretty monopolizing my buying power. I mean, let's be honest. I buy every single thing through Amazon. Wow, look at Fuel Cell. Look at Fuel Cell. Amazon, I hope Amazon dies. I don't. I love Amazon. I buy everything from Amazon. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I was hooked too. Well, what happened? Why did you change? I mean, literally, this entire studio, every single gadget in here, I couldn't even dream of buying it from somewhere else. I wouldn't even know what to buy. I can find what I want, buy it, return it if it's the wrong thing, try stuff out. I mean, it's just perfect. Absolutely perfect. You couldn't have a better situation. I lost my credit card for 2 weeks and went all cash. But where the hell would I go? I mean, there's not a shop that sells all the stuff I have. It'd be madness to even try. Anyway, let's have a look. What's happened there? That's Bitcoin, right? No, it's not Bitcoin. Don't tell me what's happened there. Stop spending on useless junk. Wow, look at that. What dropped off there? You don't need it. Probably GSAT. Oh, God. Don't tell me that. I've got a huge amount of there. Yeah. It's getting hit hard right now. Yeah. I've got a big position in that now. Exos down today, 4.5%. So do you think it's just shorts that's doing this? Right, I'm looking at that overall pattern of that company over the last 5 years, and I'm thinking, I'm not gonna sell. It would not surprise me. What would not surprise you, Kenneth? You 720 webcam and mic. So, I'm not gonna sell. I don't want to lose $300. But it could go back to it could go back. I mean, will it do that? If the shorts are manipulating the crap out, if the shorts are manipulating the crap out of this. Right. Well, I am going to do nothing. I don't want to lose I'm down $280. I'm weighing up my options of losing $260, but then having that 2,000 in my pocket What's everyone's thoughts on it? What's everyone's thoughts on this one? I'm down 10%. Want some stock suggestions? Well, right now I want to know, what should I do with Global Star? This morning I was able to, I would have sold here, and some stocks crashed and will go up. I'm abstaining from comment. No, please do comment, Kenneth. It's absolutely fine. Please comment. I won't take any of you. I won't. It doesn't matter what you say. I just listen. It's my decision. Everyone's got their own opinion, and I won't judge anyone for whatever you tell me. Just trying to get a feeling of where it's gone, where it's going. All the pieces line up for a good news, but even I have my limits, it was never a long-term hold for me. Looking at their earnings, estimating an actual, spot on. They rose, they plateaued, they dropped, and then they picked back up again. So the earnings, even though they're losing money, they're moving in the right direction. Expected November the 5th pre-market. If the news is good, it's likely it'll push to 3. If it's not good, if it's good but not bad, it'll drop. Sorry, if the news is good, it'll likely push $3. And if it's not good but not bad, it'll drop under 2, then come back up when they announce more of the NASA agreement. That kind of makes sense. Right, what could be my worst losses of this? I mean, if this goes to September 14, let me have a look. 218, 258, 218. Why fuss over this nutty stock? Okay, I made my decision. I sold it all. And I had a position this morning. Do whatever you guys want, not like it's my money. No, absolutely, it's... we're all friends here, and it's our own decisions. Remember, we're not financial advisors. We only do our own thing, and we offer advice. And this morning, you know, we got a lot out. We get a lot out of this all the time from everyone. I just sold. This morning, I was here. I was at no loss at all. I was at zero when it went up this morning. That's my biggest loss I've ever made. $250. That's my biggest ever loss. Never lost $250. But that's okay. I don't feel bad about that. Overall, that's the right thing to do, I think, for now. Wow, look, I've got 3,300 in my buying power. I've never had so much money in my buying power. End of the day, you've got to be confident with your own convictions. And fuel sales now drop back, see? So there we go. I sold my Bitcoin today to invest in better stocks. Did you? No, I'm not doing that. Oxygen is still going down. NRXP. You've always got to do, always got to make your own decisions. But we all learn from each other. So, Kenneth, there we go, mate. I'm all good. I hope you know that, Kenneth, because Kenneth introduced me to it. But I want you to know, Kenneth, love you to bits, mate. Love, you know, every day we're here. Do not at all for a second think of, you know, oh, you said it. No, it's my decision. I've learned a lot from you, and I continue to learn from you. And when you trade, you go up, you go down. Remember, today I lost $250, right? That's absolutely fine, because this portfolio has gone from 5 to 51, or what was 51. I've made a lot of money from this portfolio. I'm basically only investing profits now, and we're still up 8% on what's left in here. So at the end of the day, you know, these are losses, these are gains, this is losses, this is gains. That's all part of it. That could have popped and gone to the moon. It didn't. And maybe it will tomorrow. Where you gone, Kenneth? Kenneth's gone away. Where you gone? Come back. Carnival taking a bit of a dip. Down 2% today. Pfizer. Harpoon. Lucid Group. Apple's news is going to be released at 10 p.m. Mountain Time, which is midday our time, right? Lucid is still down. Big drops in Lucid today. Robinhood. Look, I sold out with Robinhood at the right time. It's really dropping now, dropping quickly as well. See, that was a good move. Look, even Warren Buffett, look, down. Noon Central. Yeah, that's what I thought. Rolls-Royce down 1%. Oh, we're seeing lots of drops now, guys. Virgin Galactic, I'm really, really chuffed with that. Walmart down. I'm gonna buy a share of Walmart. Buy a share. At 144. So there you go. Straight away, use that money to take advantage. So, you know, the losses I made, the $250 I lost, actually, I've managed to use that money to buy something that's doing much better, or potentially at the moment. Fuel cell, it's doing very well today. I'm out of that right now. Amazon, 3459. Average 3465, 346. Um, 346, 34. Buy $100 worth of that. 3461. Johnson & Johnson. Going through my staples now and using that money to improve some positions here. Johnson & Johnson. It's good enough position there. Tesla is a good enough position. Ford, I want to get out of, so I'll leave that for now. Apple. 149. I've got 10 shares of that. It's a good position. Buy it on sale, but it's not on sale right now. Coke, up 55.97. 55.87. That's not bad. I could buy shares, 5 shares of that. 55.86. That would lower it slightly. 5. Still a good price right now. AT&T. Let's look at the year. 756 dividend. Past 5 years down. It's down. What's everyone's view on AT&T? 3 shares. Disney. I've got 1 share of Disney. It's not it's a growth stock. Doing well. Having some dips. Pretty flat for the last few months. ATT's old hat. I'm not impressed with that company, though it's fairly solid. Yeah. I'm gonna buy a share in Disney. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to buy a share in Disney. 177. That could go a bit lower before it goes up. Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. That's fine where that is. Google. Never a bad time to buy Google. Over the week, over the month. Uh, 2847 2866. I'll buy dollars of 200 bucks. Microsoft. Check out VM. It's on the list for long term. It's on my list for long term. Okay, VM, I will do that in a minute. Just going along my list here. Microsoft. One month. Past week. Not the best time right now. McDonald's 233. Past month. Thank you, VM. Oh, WM. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Buy a share of McDonald's. Walmart. Great, in a little dip right now. 6% over the last year. Last 3 months, it's not bad. 1 month. Yeah, I reckon we're going to get an improvement here as the months go by for Christmas. So I will 144. Yeah, I can improve there. So if I buy, what's my 26. Walmart do Walmart buy shares 5. Virgin, no. Don't want to buy any more Virgin. Ford, no. Rolls-Royce, no. Builders, yeah. Now, Builder made me a lot of money. Expected October 28th. This company is definitely a buy. If you see this here, I originally bought for I was buying all the time. 44, 44, 43, 43, 42, 42, 41, and I sold at 45. Oh no, sorry, 40, holder, market sell, 44, market sell, 53, 54, 53. Yeah, so I was buying around the 41, I sold at 53. 52. It's dropped back a bit today. If we look at it over the year, it's doing well. Dropped off now. Over the last 3 months, up 20%. If we look back, Builders, 1 month. 1 month, it's just up 3%, but it's had a bit of a run off this week. I reckon there's an opportunity to come back in there again now. I'll buy two shares of that. Review order. Buy 2 shares. Done. So that'll take my 294 loss down to around about 1.5. Maybe 1. There we go, 1. Yeah, there it is. That's better. And no, not touching that. Robinhood, I've sold out of that now. I have 1 share left in that. I'll buy that when that goes down to about 20. Lucid is down. That could still drop. Harpoon is down. Pfizer doing well. Carnival. $22.93. So where did I sell that? I sold that at market buy, market sell. Right, I sold that at $23.92. $23.92. Buying it back at $1 cheaper. There we go. That's not bad. And where did I get it down to? Cheapest I bought that in was 25, 22, 19 was my best. Yeah, I bought it at 19 once. That was the best buy. But I devalued. See, the company got devalued to here, so it's not going to get back to these numbers anymore. It's going to get back to around about. It's going to get back to around about 30, I think, now. Just a tidbit, Apple's conference will be held at Joshua Tree National Park. There is no phone service in that park and hardly any emergency service connection either. What? Why are they doing that? They don't want anyone to see it? I mean, what's the point of that? Just a tidbit, Apple's conference will be held at Joshua Tree National Park. There is no phone service in that park and hardly any emergency service connection either. It's a bit weird, isn't it? They don't want any news to get out. They don't want it to... what? Why would they do that? %. So if 22 went to 30, probably to show you this, Probably to show you the satellite connectivity. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Oh, God. Yeah. Probably to show you the satellite connectivity. Oh, my God. So, probably to show. Have I still got GSAT showing in here? Did I close it? So what did I do here? I bought in at 230, told it 217. $224. Market buy at 224. It's 222 now. All right. What do you think about that, John? Some information just come in. Apple's conference will be held at the Joshua Tree National Park. There is no phone service in that park and hardly any emergency service. Hey, I'm not saying to get back in. I know. I'm just saying. Wow. Imagine that. Flipping heck. I mean, seriously? He's got, I mean, Kenneth's got, I mean, that does make you, doesn't it? When have they ever held, their conference is always in a, you know, in a main building with plenty of Wi-Fi. They're holding it in the national park with no phone service. God, if that's the case, and the then without a doubt, if I mean, how do we know if it's rumored to be linked with GSAT, right? Apple stock would skyrocket, wouldn't it? If you've got a phone, a regular phone, not a satellite phone, a regular phone that communicates with satellites, not only is the phone going to be fantastic, but GSAT stock will rocket, right? So not only did I... well, only time will tell, innit? Only time will tell. And literally in 2 hours from now, GSAT is connected to Qualcomm. Qualcomm makes the chips for satellite service in iPhones. Oh. It's going to be a interesting day. Unless I've been lied to a lot. What do you think about that, John? I mean, that's dramatic news. Whichever way you slice it, dramatic news. The fact that they are going to do their conference from... I've got to watch the conference. I don't know about you guys. I've got to watch that conference. So it's at 12 p.m. Central Time. I'm available for that. I'm going to be watching that. I think it might be to watch that does sat. I don't understand that. Apple Watch 7 now with sat communications. Well, we're going to keep an eye on it because Apple stock could, I mean, you know, could be a big deal. You just got sometimes got sit on the sidelines. Predicted Bitcoin move this week, buddy. Predicted Bitcoin. I believe it's going to go 100,000. We've got friends on TikTok watching. I forgot about my friends on TikTok. We've been Matic and XRP pumping soon. I've got some. Are they Matic and XRP pumping soon? Yeah, I believe Bitcoin's going to go to 100,000. I don't have much doubt about that. This is my position here. Unless something utterly fails at the conference, I think they'll implement it in the iPhones first. Well, only time will tell, guys. Bitcoin is now up 3.5% today. Q is also speculating how Apple could bake satellite communications into Apple Car and Apple AR smart glasses. Wow. If those of you watching on TikTok, just come over to YouTube, the profile link, click the profile here, click the icon, and right behind the Instagram icon, we have the YouTube link. And you'll come in and see my trading screens and see what actually we're doing. It's been a very interesting day today. I mean, this thing with Apple today, in 2 hours from now, we're going to find out if Apple broadcasts from Joshua Tree National Park with no phone signal via satellites. We could about to see GSAT go to the moon, and so could Apple. So it's going to be a very, 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 very interesting day. So, andycrypto.com. Hello. You guys on TikTok, you can't see what we're actually trading right now. If you come over to the profile, click the profile right here. I wish there was a way. It's so frustrating on TikTok. They will not let me broadcast from my computer, only from my phone. and you can't see what we're doing. It's amazing. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. All my friends here on YouTube, you can see what we're doing. I've got people watching me on TikTok, and all they can see is this. All they can see is that. And there's people watching me. It's really strange. I don't understand. Hello. How are you all? I wish they'd come and join me on YouTube. The link's in the profile, guys. Bitcoin is going up again. Look at this, guys. Look, pretty lady is phoning me a Skype audio. Who reckons that's a load of nonsense? See that on my phone? Look, I've got a live call from some lady on Skype. Thought I'd share that with you. Interesting, right? McAfee. That's my overall portfolio. GSAT. They won't be designed to be a functional 24/7 satellite phone, not yet at least. Are definitely not for large bandwidth data use. It's rumoured Apple might purchase Global Star. Just between me and you guys, and anyone else who's watching, from what you're telling me now, I just think I just made a really bad decision, and I had $2,500 worth of Global Star, and I took a loss of $250. And now we're hearing that Apple might buy Global Star, and also we're hearing that this Joshua Tree broadcast from Apple. Always research, always research. I have got $1,200 I could spend this morning. I very highly doubt they'll buy GSAT. They want to make it VIP. So let's look at it. I bought in at 230. I then bought at 224. I then sold at 217. I think I got a bit more than that as well. Hang on. I bought in at 270, 274, 269, 257, 230, 224. I bought all the way down. The best I bought in it was at 224. The best I bought in was at 224. We're at 222. I'm thinking about buying back in again. It could be a flop, fair warning. Emergency use and when no other networks is available. Exactly what I've... Emergency use and when no other networks is available. Exactly what I've been thinking. Text and both phone... You just bought 500 shares. You told me to get out of it. You told me it was rubbish. Oh, sod it. All right. Let's see if I can get back my 200 bucks. I just bought back in again. There we go. All right, I'm taking a break. This has been an incredible journey. I'll tell you now, incredibly stressful. I've never lost money, as you know. I've only ever sold on a loss for I call it cost of business to move into something else. But this one, I heard from Kenneth, I did some research on my own, looked around, I heard from all of you, and I liked it. And I love technology, and I love satellites, and I love space, and I think this is the future, and I love Apple. I bought in. I bought in all the way down, got my costs lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. I then freaked this morning for some reason when it started to drop because I had such a large position. It's easy to be confident when you only have a couple $100. You go, okay, it's a couple $100. It's a bit of fun, right? But when you have $2,000 on it, you think, oh, I don't know. And then when Kenneth said about the Joshua Tree thing, and then we heard about the Apple might buy GSAT, I thought to myself, how will I feel if this rockets this afternoon and I'm not in it? How am I going to feel if it rockets and I'm not in it? Will I feel worse than the $250 I lost? Or if I lose even more? So I decided to buy back in again. Of course, I've now bought in lower than I bought in before. So, you know, it's not an all loss. Let's read the comments. John bought 500. I bought 40 more about 10 minutes ago. It consumes 100% of my over-the-counter and not long-term trades, which isn't a whole lot, by the way. It's okay to have doubts, like $400, and it's always okay to change your mind. Even if I have doubts about this one, but I've done this game before, I'm holding. Fear of missing out. All right. Okay. So you've got to join me back this afternoon, right? I'm going to get off now because I've got to get ready to go to water aerobics. Not for me. I've been sitting on a call option for almost a year on them. Yeah, Kenneth's in. He's committed. He believes in it. Yeah, well, my position is half of... But remember, even though I lost $250, that money was used to buy some stocks. You saw me just buy some more Apple and Coke and McDonald's, which are on discount, which won't be on discount this afternoon or tomorrow. So some of that $250 is absorbed into that. So, and if I've now bought back in at a lower position, which I have, if this now goes up, look, you know, right now I'm only down 0.8%. I was down 7% before at this position. So you bring it all together, you balance it all out. We shall see. So let's all tune in, find a way. How can you watch the How can we watch the report this afternoon? By tonight, I will be very happy or very cranky. Yeah, I'll be the same. It's all just tic-tacs. Tinging its way up the tube. It's tinging its way up the tube. Ding dong, bing bong. It's tinging its way up the tube. All right. Well, I'm going to get off. I've got to get ready for water aerobics. Thank you very much for tuning in for this extended show of drama, of anticipation, of excitement. My overall portfolio is up 0.31. It's not a bad day. I've got more money in my buying power than I did when I started out the day. I've got more shares in some of my big plays. I've got out of Robinhood. Took some profits from Robinhood and got out of there. Fuel cell. Look, it dropped back. Round about where I sold. So I made a profit. It dropped back. It didn't continue going. That was obviously the right decision. For now, anyway. Amazon. I got more Amazon, and now Amazon's gone up. That was good. Johnson. I got more Johnson & Johnson. It's gone up. Tesla is moving up. Facebook is moving up. Apple is moving up. Could be a big day for Apple. Coca-Cola moving up. I got some more shares. More dividends. AT&T, I've got 5 now. You talked about other ways to go, but the dividends are good on that one. Disney, I decided not to. I decided it wasn't cheap enough. So I didn't bother. Vanguard, didn't do anything with that. Google, I bought some more Google, only a little bit, but nevertheless. Microsoft, that's up today. McDonald's, I improved my position with McDonald's. I bought another one. Dividends, all about that with that one. Walmart, that's good. That's improved today. My position is down very slightly, but that's fine. I'm expecting a good holiday. Virgin Galactic, 1% up today. Best position ever since the devaluation, down 16%. We're okay with that. Ford Motor Company, still waiting to exit that. Rolls-Royce, down 1% today. Still up, though. That's not okay. Builder, I managed to improve my position there, and that's moving up. Even though it's down today, it's moving up. We won't even talk about that. Robinhood, had a bit of a bounce back. I've got 1 share left in it, but I made some money on that. Lucid, it's down, still down. I sold out of that one. That was the right thing to do before it dropped down. Pfizer is up, good. Carnival, I've decided not to do anything else with Carnival now. Global Star, here we are. Aye. McAfee. Right. NRXP. Well, not in that one right now. Oxygen, not in that one right now. Advaxis, not in that. And Bitcoin, of course, is doing well. Bitcoin. All right. That's it. Let's end the show. See you all back later. 12 o'clock Central is the Apple release. Today we make a lot of money or we lose money. Shall we? Let's all enjoy that. My friends over there on TikTok, one final time. I'm going to go now. But if you want to see what we're trading, be back with us later on for the closing bell at 2:30 Central Time, 3:30 Eastern Time. Jump into the YouTube link. You can go to it here, click on my icon, click on the Instagram icon. In there are 2 links, YouTube and Instagram. Choose the YouTube one and be part of the show live. You can see all the trading screens and what we're doing. That's it from me. I'm going to get off. Thank you ever so much indeed. See you all next time. Thanks for the ride, guys. It's been exciting. See you back later. Blimey. What's going to happen today with GSAT and Apple? Are we going to the satellites? Or we're going down into the dustbin? See you back in a bit. Bye-bye for now.